someone else yelled for a picture. Thank you.
The T Area Boosters would like to extend their gratitude to American Bank and Trust for sponsoring Senior Night and appreciate their continued support of T Area athletics. At this time, we will announce the Titan football seniors. At halftime, we'll announce the other senior athletes. First up, Rylan Berry, the son of Lisa and Alex Berry. His future plans are to attend college, study criminal justice, to be a police officer. Rylan's favorite high school memory is hearing the best stories from Coach Neeson before and after practices. Senior Rylan Berry. Colton Duffy is the son of Michael, Jennifer, and stepdad Caleb. His future plans are to attend South Dakota School of Mines for mechanical engineering and try to walk on the football program. Colton's favorite high school memory is beating O'Gorman his senior year in the rain. Senior Colton Duffy. Dawson Eimers is a son of Jennifer and Justin. His future plans are to go into real estate or to attend a trade school. Dawson's favorite memories from high school are Birch's pregame speeches. Senior Dawson Eimers. Jack Gearman is the son of Candy and Jason. His future plans are undecided. Jack's favorite high school memory are football practices with friends. Senior Jack Gearman. Jacob Youngye is the son of Katie and Chris. His future plans are to attend the University of Sioux Falls and play football and major in business or finance. Jacob's favorite high school memory is beating O'Gorman his sophomore year. Senior Jacob Youngye. Lane Kelsey is the son of Bill Kelsey and Mary Pfaff. His future plans are to attend college and major in civil engineering. Lane's favorite high school memories are the road trips out west for football. Senior Lane Kelsey. Gavin Colbeck is the son of Missy and Rob. His future plans are to go to college and double major in psychology and criminology and go into pre-law. Gavin's favorite high school memory is getting a 15-yard penalty in Huron his junior year. Senior Gavin Colbeck. Caleb Coonert is the son of Mike and Amy Coonert. His future plans are to attend Southeast Tech and major in construction management. Caleb's favorite high school memory is swimming at the T pool after football camp. Senior Caleb Coonert. Charlie Leslie is the son of Rob and Christy. His plans are to go to college and pursue a degree in the medical field. Charlie's favorite high school memory is winning his games. Senior Charlie Leslie. Cole McKinney is the son of Christy and Stacy. His future plans are undecided. Cole's favorite high school memories are on the football team meals. Senior Cole McKinney. Ethan Miller is the son of Sarah Spisak and J.J. Miller. His future plans are to attend college. Ethan's favorite high school memories was post-game meals. Senior Ethan Miller. Tyler Reed is the son of Michelle and Todd. His future plans are to attend college and major in kinesiology. Tyler's favorite high school memory is football pregame meals. Senior Tyler Reed. Marshall Smythe is the son of Barb and Toby. His future plans are to go to medical school and possibly play basketball. Marshall's favorite school memory is winning his 4th grade junior football championship. Senior Marshall Smythe. Riley Schwanda is the son of Kyle and Deb. His future plans are to attend college for business or accounting. Riley's favorite high school memory is beating O'Gorman his sophomore year. Riley Schwanda. Jackson Trelaw is the son of Amanda and Brian. His future plans are to attend the University of North Dakota. Jackson's favorite high school memory is making it to the Dome. Senior Jackson Trelaw. Sam Wordle is the son of Max and Amy. His future plans are undecided. Sam's favorite high school memory is winning the South Dakota Junior Football Championship in 4th grade. Sam Wordle. And Parker Wilson is the son of Steve and Rhonda. His future plans are to attend a tech school and major in wind turbine technician. Parker's favorite high school memory is mid-practice conversations. Senior Parker Wilson. And then there are, ladies and gentlemen, your 17 T-Area High School class of 2025 seniors for the football program. We thank you for your dedication. Best of luck in future endeavors. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to T Area High School. In tonight's contest, we welcome the Warriors of Sioux Falls, Washington High School, taking on your T Area Titans. And now, ladies, at this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your cap or hat, and pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem by the T Area Band under the direction of Stephanie Rannick. Please observe proper flag etiquette by standing attention, placing your right hand over your heart. Active duty personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag as the T Area High School Band plays our national anthem. And we remind you, please hold all applause until T Area Post 266 has retired the colors. The American Legion Post 266, we thank you for your service to our country and to our community. Welcome to tonight's event. The schools participating in this are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. They have adopted the rules under which this game is conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this event's success. Remember to cheer in a positive manner and be respectful of the officials' decisions. T Area High School wants all fans to watch the game in the stands. According to conference rules, impromptu youth football games will not be allowed. They have resulted in serious injuries at other schools. Any and all youth footballs, Nerf balls, etc. will be confiscated. Please come to watch the game. Parents, please supervise your children. The officials for tonight's game are Jason Reisdorfer, Josh Benz, Joe Kleinschmidt, Darren Martina, and CJ Prickett. These officials are registered by the State of South Dakota High School Activities Association. These individuals have worked hard to learn the rules and administer them fairly at this event, and we request that you respect their honest efforts to officiate tonight's contest. And now up first, let's meet the cheer team for the Sioux Falls, Washington Warriors. Maya Correa Graves, Peyton Clark, Briella Doohan, Amaya Fisher, Angelina Fuentes, Emma Holstein, Abby Johnson, Natalia Cooley, Ray Lee, Ireland Promeny, Ari Pearson, and Brooklyn Rieger. Their coaches are Coach Bailey Franzine and Coach Deanna Jenkins. And now let's meet the cheer team for the home team, the T Area Titans. Coaches Katie Peterson, Leah Ackman, Tessa Breck, Kyla Brown, Emerson Cowles, Lily Kaiser, Aubrey Melbreck, Reese Moe, Addison Nazer, Olivia Olowski, Piper Stadfeld, Ramsey Stansberry, and Jaden Webster. At this time, let's meet the starting defense for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Sioux Falls, Washington Warriors. Up first, number 2, a junior defensive back, Quentin Hall. A senior linebacker wearing number 7, Lane Knutson. A senior linebacker wearing number 10, Dante Smith. A senior defensive back, number 20, Nathan Day. A sophomore defensive back, number 23, Caden Carroll. A senior linebacker, number 26, Xander Item. Senior defensive back, number 27, Daniel Ayeman. Senior linebacker, number 44, Eli Trugy. Senior defensive lineman, number 50, Miles Yedasita. A senior linebacker, number 45, Cade Ingebrotten. And a junior defensive lineman, number 78, James Singdu. Warriors assistant coaches, Ryan Bradbury, Trey DeCrook, Jeff Fitzgerald, Leon Hall, Jeff Hauser, Tommy Hofer, James Yonkin, Hayden Yampery, Brandon Nygaard, James Ratliff, Ryan Shielman, Kyle Tushin, Demetrius Washington. Head coach for the Warriors, Ryan Evans. And now the defensive starters, the home team on the scoreboard, your T Area Titans. Defensive back wearing number 2, a senior, Marshall Smythe. A sophomore defensive back wearing number 10, Griffin Wieminga. Junior defensive back wearing number 12, Carter Christensen. A senior linebacker wearing lucky number 13, Dawson Eimers. Senior defensive back wearing number 18, Caleb Cooter. Sophomore linebacker number 23, KKK Korleski. Senior linebacker number 34, Parker Wilson. Junior defensive lineman wearing number 51, Chase DeMoore. Senior defensive lineman wearing 61, Jack Gearman. Senior defensive lineman wearing number 62, Charlie Leslie. And a senior defensive lineman wearing number 67, the King JJ Jacob Youngie. Titan assistant coaches are Brent Johnson, John Neeson, Logan Shockman, Mason Scheininger, Matt Brew. Your head coach, Scott Fry. this week. Number 7, Lane Knutson. Number 9, Thomas Hoffman. Number 10, Dante Smith. Number 26, Xander Idem. Number 50, Miles Yitagusha. Number 73, Hudson Arbach. And your Titan captain, number 4, Riley Schwanda. Number 11, Sam Wordle. Number 13, Dawson Heimers. And number 67, Jacob Youngwood.
Washington wins the toss. The first and the second half. Team will receive.
And a good evening from T Area High School. It's the final night of the regular season for high school football in South Dakota. A special Thursday night kickoff. And tonight, the T Area Titans getting set to take on an opponent which they've never faced before in the Sioux Falls Washington Warriors. Hello, everybody from T Area High School. I'm Jerry Paleschi, joined by Andrew Griffin in the booth. We're set for the final night of the regular season in a game in which, standings-wise for both of these two teams, doesn't really mean a whole lot. In Class 11 AAA for Sioux Falls, Washington, they are essentially locked in as the 7th seed going into the playoffs next week. They can't jump Roosevelt, who is playing against O'Gorman tonight, and they can't fall below either Rapid City Central or Rapid City Stevens. Those two teams will play tonight. So for Washington, it's just one final game to get under their belt heading into the playoffs next week, in which they'll either face Brandon Valley or Harrisburg, more than likely Harrisburg. For the T-Area Titans playing here tonight at home, they are essentially locked into what will be a travel date next week on Halloween. They cannot get into the top 4 in the standings. They cannot play a home game next week. They will be on the road. It's just a matter of a question as to where and when. Washington will kick off. T has won the toss. The opening kick up in the air on a beautiful night here in T, but a nice strong breeze that is accompanying the weather. Here's the return straight down the middle of the field, across the 30-yard line, out towards the 35 on a nice carry, and getting things going for Cole McKinney and the T-Area Titans. Let's take a look at the offense for the Titans. Up front at left tackle is Chase DeBoer. Tonight he's a 6'4", 211-pound junior. Jacob Youngye, a senior, celebrating senior night tonight. He will take the left guard position. Kingston Nyberg will get the start tonight at center. He's a 5'11", 211-pound junior. Charlie Leslie at right guard, and right tackle is Cody Peterson. First down and 10, officially marked at the 34-yard line for T-Area. The quarterback tonight is Dashiell Lowry. Lowry will hand it off the left side, and then cutting up the middle is Dawson Eimers. Eimers will push the pile forward, good for a pickup of 9. Eimers is a 6-foot senior this year, wearing number 13. Cole McKinney will join him at running back. He wears number 14. He's a 6', 146-pound senior. Tyler Reed will line up at fullback tonight. He is a senior who weighs 176 pounds and is 5'10". Wide receivers tonight, Riley Schwanda. He'll get the call. He's a senior this year. Marshall Smythe, another senior on this roster for T-Area. Second down and 1 following the pickup at 9. Here's a straight run up the middle again. Good for a first down. Needed 1. Picked up 2. Titans move it forward with Dawson Eimers. Take a look at the defense for the Washington Warriors. On that defensive line, they'll go with Miles Udegeso, who is a senior. James Singdu, he is a junior this year. He weighs 330 pounds, will line up at nose guard. Wearing number 78, Cade Engelbrotten, will line up at defensive end. The linebackers, Eli Trug, Lane Knutson, Xander Idem, and Dante Smith, who leads the team in total tackles for a loss this season. Rolling to the near side, Lowry looking down the field, lobs the pass, out of bounds. Just got rid of it. It will be second down and 10. Corners for Washington include Quentin Hall and Caden Carroll, and the safeties are Nate Day and Daniel Ajiman. Just underway here at Titan Stadium. It'll be second down and 10. 10:41 on the clock. Two receivers, this time stretched out to the right side for Dashiell Lowry out of the pistol formation. Two backs with the option with him. Awaits the snap, calls forward. He's going to put in the belly. Tailback on the carry for Cole McKinney. Right to midfield he goes. Picks up 4. Whole lot of bodies on the inside for Sioux Falls, Washington, helping come up with the stop and the tackle. And that includes Cade Engelbrotten. Quarterback in Dashiell Lowry, he came in filling in for Brenner Conrad, who went down with an injury earlier this season. Throwing the football this year, for Lowry has been a little bit of a struggle, only completing 43% of his passes, entering tonight's 6 touchdowns he has thrown this season. But he has also thrown 8 interceptions. Penalty flag flies. Washington pleading that it is against T, but it will not be. Encroachment on the defense makes it 3rd and manageable. 3rd and a yard. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line of Washington. Again, the first time meeting between these two schools. T area went up to Class 11 AA a couple of years ago. It's part of the schedule and the way that the Activities Association sets the schedule up every 2 years. They try to line up the opponents based on how their records fell. The last schedule rotation had O'Gorman for T. This one has Washington, and the Warriors stuff the Titans right at the line of scrimmage. Tyler Reed had the carry, nowhere to go, 4th down. Washington set up in punt return formation. T will boot the football away. T will look to punt with 9:37 and counting left to go first quarter. Riley Schwanda will kick, line drive kick. That will take a bounce at the 25-yard line, rolling to the 15, and it will be downed right in that area. No return for Washington as they'll bring the offense out onto the field. Washington, their starting quarterback is Tommy Hoffman. He is a senior this year, weighs 180 pounds, and this year he's thrown the football 188 times entering tonight's game. He's thrown for over 1,100 yards as well. 13 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Tailback will be Ralph Williams. He's a senior this year. He's rushed for 339 yards entering tonight. Braden Jackson at fullback. Wide receivers include Jace Woods and Owen Warren. First play from scrimmage is a handoff, and the give for Williams, who will pick up a couple of yards. Sam Baskin will line up at tight end. He's a 6'3" target. And the offensive line includes Jackson Douglas, who's a 6'3", 265-pound left tackle at left guard. Is Hudson Arback, he's 285. Eric Orellana is a center. He's 265. Carlos Sanchez is 315. And Tyler Blackman at right tackle, 275. Titans defensive line be challenged against this Washington offensive line, who has a size advantage. It is 2nd down and about 6 yards to go. Another carry for the Warriors and another couple of yards. Say a look at the defense for T area. They're going to go Chase DeBoer, Jacob Youngye, Hayden Belas, all on the defensive line. Belas this season, 10 tackles for a loss, 5.5 sacks. Entering tonight, Dawson Eimers, Cade Korleski, Tyler Reed, Griffin Wiebinga, Caleb Kuhner, all getting mixed in at linebacker. 2 corners will be Carter Christensen and Marshall Smythe. 1 safety listed at Riley Schwanda. It's 3rd down for Washington, back to throw. Hoffman, screen pass, right side, caught, brought in by Williams. He shakes off a couple of defenders, and he's into the open field. He breaks free down the far sideline, still juking and moving, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds near the 32-yard line. A big play for the Washington Warriors set up on the screen. And Washington now in Titan territory at the 31. Ralph Williams goes 48 yards on that screen. 1st down and 10. The ball is at the 32 to be exact. Hoffman will go out of the gun. Williams standing next to him. 2 receiver option to the right side. Put a man in motion. Just a little pitch pass over, working towards the left side, the near side of the field. Getting away from one and still finding room is Chase Woods. And Woods is going to pick up about 13 yards and a 1st down out to the 20. Now, if you're Tommy Hoffman, any quarterback, you love those little pop passes. It goes great on the stat sheet. Not a whole lot of work that you have to do, but there is a penalty flag. I believe that's Jason Reisdorfer, our head official here tonight. Staple around Sioux Falls. Not only for football, but for basketball. Clock rolls, 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Big play taken off the board. Washington instead faced with what is about a 1st and 15. From the 38-yard line, Hoffman out of the shotgun. 3 options out on the right side. Woods to the left, back to throw, 3-step drop, lob pass looking for Williams. Hits off his helmet, incomplete. Coverage was put on by Dawson Eimers, but Williams had the step. It's 2nd down and long. Missed opportunity again for Washington. Had some good looks in a 48-yard play on the drive. Another big play taken away by penalty, and that one just clanking right off the helmet of Williams. Tommy Hoffman alone out of the shotgun. Man in motion in Williams. He lines up next to him. On this 2nd down and 15, back to throw. Hoffman, pressure coming from the left, rolls right, pressure still coming, running backwards, looking to get rid of the football, finally does, lobbing it wide open down the field, and this is a touchdown for the Warriors. Unbelievable. Just hiding back there. Just hiding back there for the Washington Warriors. And coming up with a touchdown is Taven LaDusa, and it's Washington that strikes first.
Well, a broken play, you figure you just go for the deep sack. You kind of lose your man and the defense for the defense there, and just wide open.
Ryder Dauberpool will attempt the point after for the Washington Warriors. High snap, they corral it. The kick is on its way, and it is through the uprights and good. 6:53 left to go, first quarter. Washington up on the board first, 7-0 over the T-Area Titans on the T-Area Titans YouTube channel. Sioux Falls, Washington, 95 yards on the drive for a touchdown. And it is LaDusa that goes into the end zone, a broken play that ends in a passing touchdown, 38 yards to be exact. One catch for 48 for Ralph Williams. Jace Woods, he had a catch for 4. And Tommy Hoffman on that opening drive, 3 for 4 passing for 90 yards and the touchdown. It is Washington up first, 7-0 on that 5-play drive. Washington will kick off again from right to left as they did to open up tonight's game. Dauberpool approaches, boots it, short kick. Titans with the chance to return. They get the football at the 20-yard line, breaking right up the middle of the field, out to the 40, juking away for extra yards. Fumbling the football, though, down near the 45. I believe the Titans jump back on it. Ooh, that was dangerous for a moment, but T-Area gets back on the football where they will come back out on offense. Their opening drive stalling after going 16 yards down the field. Now, important to note, too, for Sioux Falls, Washington, mentioned coming in that Tommy Hoffman has thrown for over 1,100 yards throughout the course of the season. It's not something that T-Area really sees throughout the course of the year. AA tend to have a little bit more of running teams going up against them. But on average this season, the Titans have allowed about 135 passing yards per game. It's going to be in jeopardy here tonight. Tyler Reed with a carry on a 1st down and 10, trying to work his way to midfield to pick up 3 yards. Opponents this season have thrown for 1,076 passing yards against T-Area. So to put that into perspective, Tommy Hoffman for Washington has thrown more yards collectively this season for Washington than any team that T has played against this year combined.
Yeah, that's quite a number.
Penalty on the flag or on the field, and if it's an illegal shift, charge against T. It's going to stay 1st down. The football moved back to the 39-yard line. Titans coming into tonight's game banged up, many starters out, and also coming in tonight on a 3-game losing streak. Lost to Brookings back on October 4th. Dropped that one 29-22. A 25-0 loss suffered at Watertown. And then last week against Yankton, 28-7. Here's the rush this time, and nowhere to go for Cole McKinney. McKinney wrapped up, brought down Quentin Hall and company for Sioux Falls, Washington. T area 4-4 on their season entering tonight. They will be traveling next week. Quarterfinal round of the playoffs. They can't jump or drop out of the top 8. They will be in the playoffs. It's just going to be a matter of where are they going, and the most likely destinations for them is either going to be Spearfish or Pier. Second down, 5:43 on the clock. Titans second and long. Play action, lob pass, jump ball, tipped, incomplete. Nate Day in coverage for Washington. And the pass was intended for Tyler Reed. It's going to be third down and 15. So the way that it works, too, and I'll remind as the game continues to go on for those that are just joining us, but the way that the playoffs work, it's not just based on your wins and your losses. It's your wins and losses against your opponent's wins and losses on a graded scale divided by the number of games that are played. If it sounds like it could be an interesting formula, it is. It almost takes a PhD to figure it out. Been doing this for over a decade, and you kind of crunch the numbers. You try to get a general idea as to how it's going to shake out, and you still might be wrong. But what I can tell you is that T cannot be in the top 4. Third down and long. Back to throw. Lowry looking left, trying to set the screen up. They get it to him. And on the nice carry, good for a first down off that screen, and a nice rush for T area is Carter Brown.
And so far, that screen has just been a really nice play for both teams.
Carter Brown did not officially get the start here tonight, but he gets a nice reception, good for a first down. First down and 10, ball marked at the 45-yard line. Two receivers out on the right.
It's good to see Brown back off of being injured for the last couple weeks.
I mentioned there was a lot of kids out with injury, and Carter Brown was one that we didn't really know if we would expect to see him this evening. Tyler Reed with a carry on this first down and 10. He's going to pick up a couple of yards. The other games going on tonight in Class 11 AA with the playoff implications and everything the way that it needs to shake out. Pier is at Douglas, Sturgis is at Spearfish. Mitchell will play Yankton. Watertown will host Aberdeen, and Huron is hosting Brookings. Based off of all of that, Brookings and their 6-2 record and the way that their season is kind of like shaken out here, for them, I don't know if Brookings can line up with T because they have the head-to-head, first off, but Brookings, I believe, also has the head-to-head with Spearfish, which would put them automatically above them in the standings if they tie in the seed points. Again, it's a convoluted mess when it comes to the seed points and the way that it all works. Second down, 7 yards to go. Carry right side. And a nice move cutting back up the middle for Cole McKinney. Good for a first down. Out to the 30-yard line. And, of course, those games have to be played. And you have to get the results off of that and the way that all that gets situated out. And you're going to have some teams that their seed points go up because they go over 500 or down because they go under 500. So a lot that needs to work its way out.
We'll keep track of the scores as the game goes on too.
3:50 remaining first quarter. Titans on the move. Here's a rush for Eimers, and Eimers will pick up a couple. Defensive line on the interior doing work for Sioux Falls, Washington. And a stop and a tackle made this time around by Steven Tran. Second and 8. Titans this season rushing the football, entering tonight averaging about 252 yards per game. Second down and 8. Under center is Lowry. Eimers goes in motion. Play action rolling to the near side. Eimers fires towards the end zone. Had Schwanda on the step, but he overthrows him incomplete. Schwanda was open. He was double covered. Had the step, though, on both of the defensive backs for Sioux Falls, Washington. The ball just about 5 yards over the top of his head. It'd be third down. Cole McKinney heads to the sideline. He's going to check out for a play. Dashiell Lowry will go back into the huddle on this third down. Brown will stand next to him, off to the left. Lining up at receivers, Marshall Smythe. He's stretched out left side, 3 options to the right on a 3rd down and 8. Clock stopped at 3:01, Titans trailing by 7. Snap, handoff, Brown trying to get the edge. Still moving his way towards the sideline, bounces around, and he's going to be put down to the turf at the 25-yard line. He pinballed for a moment, thought he might have an extra step, but it will be 4th down. Now, Scott Fry, the head coach of the T-Area Titans, elected to punt on a 4th and 1 on their opening drive. And he's going to keep the offense out now trailing by 7 points. Be 4th down and a long 5 yards.
Well, given the territory, too, I mean, we're on
25
yard line.
No question. It'd be a long field goal. It'd be a really short punt. 2 receivers left and a false start. Dawson Eimers went to take off. And the Titans will move back 5 more yards. 4th down and long.
There's not much in the playbook for a 4th and long.
Oh, we've seen some crazy ones, though, over the years. We've seen 4th and 30. We've seen 4th and 52. 4th and 10 seems manageable compared to those. We'll take it. But you're right. It is a lot more difficult set up in this situation with your junior quarterback in Dashiell Lowry. Out of the shotgun, waits the snap. That's going to come from the hands of Kingston Nyberg. Gets it. 3-step drop. Pressure coming. Rolling to the near side. Looking down the field. Quick pass. And popped is Cole McKinney. Oh, my goodness. That hit was just levied by Quentin Hall. And Cole McKinney is being looked at here on the near sideline. That was a car crash.
There's a flag on the play.
Washington is bringing Quentin Hall, who laid that hit all the way to the far sideline. McKinney is up. You can see him on the stream. Wearing number 14 took his helmet off. He's moving towards the left and towards the trainer's table. And the fans here at Titan Stadium awaiting this call and seeing what will be ruled. They're going to go half the distance to the goal and put the football at the 15-yard line. No ejection. I think that's what Scott Fry was just asking about. But it will be 1st down for T-Area. They're actually going to mark this football, looks like at the 17-yard line. Lowry out of the shotgun. Snap, hands it off. Brown with a carry, goes out left side, cuts down the hash marks. Has a nice carry for 9, almost 10, depending on the spot of the football here for Carter Brown.
Brown gets the ball inside the 10-yard line.
See where exactly they put the football. It's either 2nd and short or 1st down. They're going to go 2nd and short.
By Brown to the 8-yard line, 2nd and 1.
Titans threatening, 1:15 remaining first quarter. Brown 2 rushes, 13 yards. Here tonight also has a reception for 16. He lines up behind Lowry. 2nd down and 1. Reed goes in motion. He's now back at tailback with Brown as the fullback. Option play, pitching it over. Lowry through the hands of Reed. And a penalty flag was out. They called the play dead. There was a whistle well before the play ended. And there's a penalty flag that came out anyway.
Flag on the play.
So they'll sort through this one. But the option play, Carter Brown went straight down the middle, and I believe the umpire thought that he had the football. When he hit the ground, The whistle blew. The play was still going on the option play. Tyler Reed couldn't corral the football. And the Titans going to catch a break here because inadvertent whistle, they're just going to redo the down.
Yeah, that's a big for the Titans, given that was a dropped ball in the backfield.
Would have been about a loss of about 4 yards.
Definitely would have been a loss. So Titans catching a break on this one.
2nd down and 1. 48 seconds left, first quarter. Titans trailing by 7, but inside Washington territory in the red zone. Lowry under center. Calls for it, gets it, hands it off. This time a carry off left side, finding a seam and a touchdown for Dawson Eimers. Eimers with a rushing touchdown for T-Area, now a point away from tying this one up. Eimers, his 4th rushing touchdown this season. Marshall Smythe will do the honors on the point after touchdown attempt. Looking to tie this game up. Titans with a drive that ends with a touchdown. The point after is on the way. It is up and through. And T-Area capitalizes on an unsportsmanlike penalty against Washington. They take those yards. They go down the field, into the red zone, into the end zone. It's a touchdown for T-Area. The point after good. We're tied at 7. Back in a moment on the T-Area Titans YouTube channel. Ten plays, 56 yards, taking 6 minutes and 18 seconds off the clock. T-Area gets into the end zone. Dawson Eimers with a rushing touchdown. 4 carries, 22 yards officially in the game for Eimers with the score. And we're all tied up, 7-7. Washington and T-Area season finale for both teams. Quarterfinal round begins next Thursday night, Halloween night. On the way to the Dome. Class 11 AA this year, wide open, throw a dart. Going to be a fun tournament, and it's going to be fun to see what 2 teams end up at the Dakota Dome in the middle of November. Here's a line drive kick. Washington will pick up from the 8-yard line, cutting out to the right side and getting hit and put down to the turf at the 21-yard line is Quentin Hall. Washington comes back out on offense. Their opening drive of the game went 95 yards. Officially in the stat book. 5 plays. Good for the touchdown. That was off a passing touchdown for Tommy Hoffman to Taven Ladusa. Washington will have it, first down and 10. 30 seconds left on the clock.
We saw a few passing plays in that last drive. You know, you had the screen, you had the jet sweep. Then we had that big play for the touchdown. That was just a broken play that turned into just a huge play for Washington. So we'll see what they come out with on this drive.
Pitch play over to Williams does nothing. Titans with a nice stop, and that should bring us to the end of the first quarter. Clock rolls down. Clock hits 0. And at the end of 1, all tied away. Squared up at 7. T-Area, Sioux Falls, Washington, first meeting ever between these 2 schools. 7-7, end of the first on the T-Area Titans YouTube channel. Just about set to start the second quarter here from Titan Stadium. T-Area and Sioux Falls, Washington all knotted up at 7 apiece. Washington 7 plays, 95 yards of total offense in the first quarter. T-Area 15 plays for 70. The time of possession adding up for the Titans, 8 minutes and 53 seconds. You think for Scott Fry and company, you know that they love to run the football first, but against an opponent like Washington, an 11 AAA opponent that wants to air the football out, on defense, you can lock down their passing game, but on offense, chew up that clock. It's going to pay dividends for you, and it ended up getting the game at least tied up. It took a little bit for T to settle in on that opening drive, but they sure did on that second possession, and we'll see if they can get a defensive stop. Second down and 10 for Washington. Started the second quarter. Back to throw is Hoffman over the middle. It is bobbled and dropped, incomplete. Big target down the middle for Jace Woods, who entered tonight with 9 total touchdowns in his junior campaign. Can't hang on to the football there. Felt the presence of Riley Schwanda right behind him. Big third down for the Titan defense. It's 3rd and 10.
That was a really good pass breakup by Riley, by Schwanda. And the big thing for the Titans right now is just, keep everything in front of you. Make sure you know exactly where the sticks are, and make sure they don't get the first down.
3 receivers stretched out to the right side. The middle of the field is open. Hoffman back to throw, steps up, rolling. He takes the middle of the field, and he's going to be ankle tackled down by Dawson Eimers. Eimers saved the first down, but Eimers coming up, hobbling just a little bit on that right side. He looks good. He looks fine. It's 4th down.
Gain of 6 brings it 4th and 4.
Tommy Hoffman could have done some damage on that run, but Dawson Eimers stretching out, wrapping him up at the ankle, pulling him down for a gain of 6, and now Washington will punt the football away. 2 back deep for T-Area. Schwanda and McKinney back. So here's the snap. It's high. The Titans almost get to it, almost block the punt. And the football will take a bounce at the 45-yard line and will be down at the 46. Game tied up at 7. Titans will take the football over. 11:06 remaining, second quarter. .54 yards on the ground, 16 through the air, 5 first downs for T-Area so far tonight.
Down at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 Titans from there.
Caleb Kuhnert lined up at wide receiver on the near side of the field. 1st down and 10. Handoff given to Tyler Reed. Reed down the middle, crosses midfield. Stopped at the 49-yard line.
Tyler Reed on the carry, number 7, Lance Knudsen.
Cade Engelbrotten helping out with the tackle for Washington, the defensive end in his senior year. James Sinju also is there. Sinju, big body, 5'11", 330 pounds, wears number 78, lines up straight over the top of the football. 2nd down and 5. On the 49-yard line, Lowry under center. Snap, handoff, Reed again, carry down the middle, and good for a 1st down. Needed 5, is going to pick up 6. Back-to-back runs for Tyler Reed, and a 1st down.
Gain of 6 to the 43-yard line. 1st down, Titans.
Clock rolling, 10:19 remaining, first half of play. Timeout will be taken. Coming in from the Titan bench, or Washington bench, excuse me. It was called. Saw the near side official calling for the timeout. We'll take one as well with just 10 minutes, 7 seconds remaining, second quarter. 7-7 the score on the T-Area Titans YouTube channel.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in South Dakota needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com. Attention high school sports fans.
Out of timeout. 10 minutes, 7 seconds remaining. In the second quarter, it is first down and 10 for T area. Ball marked at the 43-yard line. 2 receivers out on the right side. 2 tailbacks. The quarterback, Dashiell Lowry, out of the shotgun formation, awaits the football, gets it. A high snap, pulls it down, hands it off in the body of Carter Brown, but Brown nowhere to go. Tackled and stopped by Caden Carroll. And it will be second down and 10, maybe even a half of a yard loss.
Loss of 1 second and 11.
Second down, and we'll call it 11. Lowry under center. Puts a man in motion in Tyler Reed. Cuts across. Lined up left. Lowry back under center. Calls for it. Gives it to McKinney. McKinney down the middle. Right up the gut. He's hit and popped. And he's spotted at the 39. That is a big hit for Lane Knutson. Out of the linebacker's spot. McKinney didn't see him coming. But it's third down and 6.
39-yard line.
Clock continuing to roll. 8:45 left. Second quarter, third down and 6. Another big play coming for T area. Option play, pitch right side. Brown gets it. He corrals and he tries to dive forward, but he's going to be short. Based on where the official came in, he's going to be short by about a yard. It's going to be 4th and 1. Another go-for-it situation here for the Titans. It's the Washington crowd on the far side starting to make some noise. Making the trip all the way from that east side of town. 4th and 1. Lowry under center. Snap. Keeps it. Pushes the pile forward. And based on where the officials are coming in, I think he's got a first. Tough to see from my vantage point. However, it's going to depend on the spot. Washington is pointing their direction. And it's Washington ball. Lowry was short. Turnover on downs. Washington will take over the football, first down and 10 with 7:56 remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, they just had no gain on that play. So Sticks didn't even move. So now it'll be Washington's turn up.
Yeah, the first indication looked like he had enough of a push based on where the official came in on the far side of the field. Once they put the football down, definitely a yard short. Tommy Hoffman back at quarterback, claps his hands for the football, gets it, plenty of time to throw, lobs it down the middle of the field. It's caught and brought in by Sam Baskin, the tight end, and he will be all the way down to the 35-yard line. Sam Baskin moves Washington inside a T-area Titans territory. First down and 10. Big pass play right over the middle.
31-yard gain. Hoffman to Baskin, first down. Warriors at the Titan 35.
First down and 10. 7:25 and counting. 7-7. Another shot. Far sideline. Almost pulled in. Dropped in transition. And unable to bring it into the body is Jace Woods. And Woods would have had his 10th receiving touchdown of the year if he would have caught that. Washington with a missed opportunity. It's second down and 10. Cloudy night tonight. Still a little bit of light in the sky, but the wind not as big of a factor so far as what you thought it would be, but nice little breeze that is out there. And right now the wind at the backs of Washington. Timeout taken. Let's take a look at some of the other games in AAA, AA tonight. Third quarter action over at Howard Wood Field. Brandon Valley has a 21-3 lead over Sioux Falls Jefferson. Harrisburg and Lincoln, they're also underway. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. That game tied up at 7. This is the only matchup going on featuring a Class 11 AA team. All the other ones will start tonight at 7. So roughly about 20 minutes from now. Again, in terms of playoff implications for both of these two teams, not a lot on the line tonight. Just the final game of the regular season. T-Area will go on the road next week. Washington is locked in as the 7th seed for 11 AAA, and they have a false start penalty. There we go. I was waiting for it. I don't know if that came across the broadcast feed or not, but we just got the everybody but the center false start. I was about to say, you don't know who you can call that on because everybody moved. Second and long. Warriors taking their time. This clock is rolling. 7:05 left, second quarter. Tied up at 7. Two receivers outright. One man in motion. They want the wheel. No, they go over the middle instead. Woods with the catch out to the 20, almost to the 20, almost had it ripped out of his hand. Momentarily good for a first down. Washington finding some good luck going just over the middle of this Titans defense. Seen a couple of defensive formations, too, for T-Area where the middle of the field on the pre-snap is wide open. Woods this time will go out left side. He's the lone receiver that direction. 3 options to the right. Hoffman calling for the football, gives it to Williams, the tailback. Williams attempts to juke to the left side, but he is met and brought down on the inside for Charlie Leslie.
Well, and knowing that this team is going to be looking to pass, they're not going to be very run heavy. You wonder if you blitz, then you stunt, then you catch them in the middle, then they can't go. Then they don't have that. So we'll see if that's something that the Titans actually pick up on.
Charlie Leslie just checked out after coming up with a tackle for T-Area. Jacob Youngye back in. He's going to line up over the top of the nose guard. Second down, 8 yards to go. Back to throw. Hoffman gives it left. It is dropped by Woods. That is 2 drops on this drive for Jace Woods.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Titans catching a couple of breaks with that too, because Woods, he is crafty in terms of his play and the way that he's able to get some separation. Notably this season has been very good at catching the football. And now a couple of drops already here tonight, but dropped a for sure touchdown, dropped a first down here on this one. So instead, it will be 3rd down and about 8 yards to go. Clock stopped, 5:37 left to go second quarter. Man in motion is Williams. They swing it to him. Williams, one-on-one, gets away and breaks away from one tackle, stops short of the line to gain.
Pass complete, number 28, Braden Jackson.
It's going to be 4th down.
Tackle for the Titans.
See if Washington elects for a field goal here, but doesn't look like anybody is moving, and they'll go for it.
1st and 4 for the Titans defense.
Titans crowd a little quiet here tonight. It's 4th down, kind of just waiting in anticipation, not making a whole lot of noise. Now they start ramping up. Under 5 minutes left to go second quarter. It's 4th down. 5 yards to go. Back to throw. Hoffman into the middle of the zone. It's caught by Woods. And Woods has enough for a first down inside the 10-yard line at the 8. That's a heads-up play for Jace Woods to just go right in the soft spot of the zone, turn around, and a great dish for Tommy Hoffman to connect to him. Clock rolling, 4 minutes and 34 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Washington taking time off the clock. Warriors, by the way, will get the ball to start the second half. First down and goal from the 8-yard line. Hoffman calls for it, hands it off. It will be Williams with a carry. Williams, not a lot of room to work with. That was Parker Wilson on the inside with the tackle from the linebacker spot.
Brought down for the Titans, number 34, Parker Wilson.
Say officially maybe a gain of a yard or two.
Second and goal.
Second down and goal with the ball marked. Looks like right at the 5. Clock is continuing to roll. We're at the 3:42 mark. Calling for it. Handoff. Williams wide open. Free run to the end zone and a touchdown for Sioux Falls, Washington.
5 yards out.
Well, you saw that one develop right away. The offensive line for the Washington Warriors just cleared the path. And maybe one of the easiest rushing touchdowns for Ralph Wilson this season, his second rushing touchdown on the year. Surprising for how many times he's ran the football this season. Most of the rushing touchdowns have come from Tommy Hoffman from the quarterback spot. But that one you can't draw up any easier, or much easier, thanks to your offensive line. Here's the point after for Dauberpool on the way, up and good. 3:35 left to go, second quarter. It's Washington leading by 7, 14-7 on the T-Area Titans YouTube channel. Sioux Falls, Washington goes 9 plays for 66 yards, 4 minutes and 21 seconds. Taken off the clock, a rushing touchdown for Ralph Williams, his second rushing touchdown this season. And it is 14-7, Washington on top of T-Area. So the Titans will get the football back with roughly about 3.5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Here's the short kick. Hits off to Titan at the 30-yard line. They call the play dead. Call the play dead at the 22, it looks like. Get an indication here from our officiating crew.
There was a fair catch. Kicked out of the 20. First and 10 from the 30 spot.
So a fair catch was called for, and Titans will have it. First down and 10. Marked at the 23-yard line. 3 minutes, 31 seconds to work with for T-Area. Trailing by 7 points, they'll look to try to get this game tied heading into the locker room. McKinney in motion. Stops outside the left tackle. Handoff given right side. And again, not a lot of room to work with. Washington snuffs it out. He's second down and 10. Tackle made that time around for Stephen Tran. He's second and 10. Clock is rolling, 3:07 remaining, second quarter. Eimers in the slot to the left, McKinney in the middle. Marshall Smythe out wide. Second down and 10, Lowry waiting for it. The blitz coming off the side for Washington. Play action over the middle, intercepted. It is picked off by Sioux Falls, Washington, and just waiting right there for the football. And coming up with the interception is Tyler Pankinen. Almost like a punt return for Sioux Falls, Washington, and Tyler Pankinen. It is Sioux Falls, Washington football. It's the 9th interception thrown for Dashiell Lowry this season. And Washington will take over inside of Titan territory at the 32. See if the Titans have an answer and a response. It's Washington coming in on this drive after a 9-play, 66-yard drive that took 4 minutes and 20 seconds off the game clock. Williams on the right side. They put Woods in motion. They pitch it to him. They pitch it around. Hoffman gets it back. He's going to fire it down towards the end zone on the trick play. It is incomplete. Pass was intended for Owen Warren.
Pass intended for number 5, Owen Warren. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Trickery doesn't work for Washington. 2nd down and 10. Nicely covered on the outside for T area. Stops the clock at 2 minutes and 30 seconds here in the second quarter. It was Carter Christensen that was in coverage for T area on the last play. 2nd down and 10. Handoff given, and Ralph Williams is going to pick up a nice chunk of yards, a gain of 5 across the 30-yard line.
Ralph Williams brought down by number 18, Caleb Court, number 67, Jacob Youngye.
3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5.
Titans, by the way, with 3 timeouts if they want to strategize with the clock in any way here. The clock rolling 2:05, 2:04 and counting in the second quarter. Tommy Hoffman out of the shotgun. 2-by-2 on the receivers. He puts Williams in motion, back to throw. Hoffman looking right, pressure coming, steps up, hit from behind. The ball is out, it's a fumble, and the Titans have jumped on it. It's an answer for the Titans. So they knock the football out of the hands of Tommy Hoffman, and they take the football back. And officially marked at the 23 with 1:45 to work with. Another opportunity to get down the field and tie this game prior to halftime. Blitz coming off the outside. 1st down and 10. Handoff given for Tyler Reed. Room to work and gets to the 31. 7-yard gain, 2nd down and 3.
Tackle made by number 26, Xander Item, and number 44, Eli Trugy. Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2.
Titans quick to the line. 2nd down, 1:23 on the clock. Lowry under center. Hands it off. Trying to battle towards a 1st down, needing a couple of yards. Dawson Eimers with a carry, gets it. Good for a 1st down.
13, Dawson Eimers picks up the Titan.
Needed the 2 yards, got 2 yards. 1st down and 10.
Warrior tackle by Brian Batista Avila. 1st and 10, Titans.
108, 107. Still going on that clock. Titans need a move. 3 receivers left side. Lowry calls for it. Back to throw, looking left. Goes over the middle, it's picked off again. Intercepted, straight into the passing lane for Eli Trug.
Reception by the Warriors, number 44, Eli Trugy.
And a penalty flag flies late, presumably against Washington on his celebration. Will be charged against the Warriors.
After the interception, that's false flag. On Washington, number 10. That's the first penalty.
Called on Dante Smith for the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. It's going to move the football back for Washington to the 40-yard line. So T area comes up with a big stop on the defensive side. Dashiell Lowry throwing a 2nd interception here tonight. Washington will take the football with 56 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Warriors leading 14-7. We'll see if they push the pace here. They do have 1 timeout still on the board. Might be a scenario where you see what happens on this first play as Hoffman back to throw, and then you evaluate from there. Hoffman rolling out to the left side, needs to square his body to throw. Crossbody throw is caught at the 45-yard line, brought in by Owen Warren.
Hoffman's pass complete. Number 5, Owen Warren, across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Clock stops momentarily just to move the chains. 44 seconds on the clock. Now it rolls. Hoffman at the line. Claps his hands, gets it. Looking near side of the field, fires. It is on the way and incomplete. Little too strong on his intended target this time around. And it will be 2nd down and 10 with the clock stopped at 34 seconds. Ladasa was the intended target for Washington. And still one timeout on the board here. 34 seconds on the clock. Looking to extend the lead for Sioux Falls, Washington. Warriors this season 2-6. Entering tonight under head coach Ryan Evans. Hoffman back to throw. Steps up in the pocket over the middle. It is picked off and intercepted. Intercepted for the Titans all the way to the 45-yard line, and the interception for Griffin Wiebinga, who was just waiting for it. Titans will take over with 24 seconds remaining in the quarter. We have had an interception, a fumble, an interception, and an interception on the last 4 drives between these two teams. Titans, by the way, still have 3 timeouts. Two by two on the receivers. Dashiell Lowry out of the shotgun. Steps back to throw, looking down the middle of the field, incomplete. I believe his intended target was Tyler Reed. Reed was short of the football by about 5 yards. Beyond him, I believe it was Dawson Eimers, and he was another 6 yards behind the football. Maybe a miscommunication of the route makes it 2nd down and 10 with 20 seconds on the clock. Lowry back to throw, looking near side, now scrambling out to the right. Still looking down the field, gets rid of the football. It is incomplete. Pass was intended for Riley Schwanda. It will be 3rd down and 10 with 13 seconds on the clock. You just feel like for Dashiell, he just needs that one completion right now. Just get a little bit of that, just that momentum back underneath him. Get one completion under you. Forget about the 2 interceptions that were thrown. And maybe just start getting this ball back rolling the way that it needs to be.
And that's a similar scenario that he was in last week too. He had a lot of drop passes, especially during the first half of the game. One completion, it just rolls into the next one.
3rd down and 10. Lowry back to throw. Gets the quick pass near side, caught by Tyler Reed, and Reed is back to the line of scrimmage, and he doesn't get out of bounds. The clock will roll, and that's going to bring us to halftime. There's 13 seconds left when they took that snap. The clock will expire, and it's halftime here at T-Area Titans Stadium. Well, 4 consecutive drives that ended in turnovers. Made this one interesting in the second quarter, but it is Sioux Falls, Washington with the advantage, 14-7 here from Titans Stadium. Halftime on the way next. We'll bring you stats and more. This is the T-Area Titans YouTube channel.
are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in South Dakota needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com. Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official?
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in South Dakota. This message presented by the STHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back here at Titan Stadium, halftime. It is Sioux Falls, Washington 14, T Area 7. Thanks for joining us tonight on T Area Titans YouTube channel. I'm Jerry Paleshi. Please forgive me. I'm trying to battle through. I've had an illness here for the last couple of weeks, but feeling so much better than what I have. It's my first football game coming back and doing this for a little bit of a while, but kind of still battling through, so please forgive me if you hear me cough or anything along those lines. But, hey, we're getting through. It is Sioux Falls, Washington with a lead by 7, 14-7 in a first half that truly was kind of back and forth between the two, but the biggest difference has been the passing game. For Sioux Falls, Washington tonight, Tommy Hoffman, 8 of 15 passing for 166 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception thrown. Dashiell Lowry on the other side for T Area, 2 of 9 passing, 2 interceptions thrown. He has 16 total passing yards. Rushing the football, Ralph Williams for Washington, 5 for 12 yards. Dawson Eimers, 5 carries for 25 and a touchdown to lead T Area. Receiving the football tonight, Jace Woods for Washington. He leads all players, 3 catches for 31 yards in terms of the receptions. Ralph Williams has a catch for 48. And it is also Taven Ladessa who has a 38-yard grab for a touchdown. Ladessa, by the way, apologize for messing up his name. Got a nice message from the Peterson clan that's watching tonight on the T Area Titans stream. They ride motorbikes together. And, hey, I'm only working with what Washington provided me. So now I've had that programmed in my brain, and I'll try to switch that over. Sam Baskin has a catch for 31 yards for Washington. For T here tonight, receiving Carter Brown, 1 catch for 16 total yards. Washington opened up the scoring first with a Tommy Hoffman touchdown, made it 7-0. Dawson Eimers with a handoff and a rushing touchdown for T, made it 7-7. And it was a rushing touchdown for Williams and Washington to put the score up 14-7 for Sioux Falls, Washington. That's how it stands here at the half. They're doing senior night. We're going to turn it over to our PA address announcer, Shad Hockey. He'll take us through the rest of the senior night celebrations here at Titan Stadium.
Cheer every year. Ramsey Stansberry. Jaden Webster is involved in football cheer and competitive cheer. She is the daughter of Jessica Webster and Jason Gibbons. Her future plans are to attend college for pre-dental. Jaden's favorite high school memories are bus rides to away games and competitions. Jaden Webster. And now for our boys golf team. Derek Anderson is the son of Jared and Susie. His future plans are undecided, and his favorite high school memory is winning state golf as a team his freshman year. Derek Anderson. And Brady Sabers is the son of Brian and Angie. His future plans are to attend college at USD, and Brady's favorite high school memory is state golf his junior year. Brady Sabers. And there are your Titan seniors, sideline cheer, competitive cheer, and dance, and boys golf. And we thank you all for your contributions to T Area High School, and best of luck in the future. I'm good.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the STHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Sport and beyond. Whether it's your first time or a new beginning, we're here to help turn dreams into reality and remind you how you inspired the world. We're here to make sure everyone has all they need today so we can all fuel tomorrow.
And we welcome you back to T-Area Titans Stadium. I'm Jerry Palesci, joined by Andrew Griffin. We're about 30 seconds away or so from the teams lining up, getting set for the start of the third quarter. Washington with the lead, 14-7 over the Titans. This matchup tonight, in terms of the playoffs and where everything is situated, doesn't mean a whole lot. Titans will go on the road next week on Halloween. Their opponent to be determined based on the other games that are going on tonight. Washington locked in as the 7th seed for Class 11 AAA. But Griffin, let's get some other scores from tonight of the other games that did kick off at 7 o'clock and 11 AA and where things are situated and standing as of right now.
Yeah, so number 1 Yankton, they are up 21-0 over Mitchell. That one in 7 minutes left in the first. Watertown is up as tied with Aberdeen Central now 7-7. That has 6 minutes left in the first. Spearfish and Sturgis, that's still tied at zeros right now. And then still waiting for Huron and Brookings to start.
There's your score update for Class 11 AA. Again, not a lot on the line for T in terms of this game tonight and where things stand, whether they win or lose. They will go on the road next week. More than likely, it's going to be one of 3 opponents. It's either going to be Brookings, Pier, or Spearfish. More than likely, out of those 3, it's either going to be Spearfish or Pier. It's just a matter of how things kind of shake out with the way that the seed points work. And if you're just joining us, if you're trying to figure out what we're talking about with seed points, they don't just seed you based on your wins and losses. It's your wins and losses against your opponent's wins and losses on a graded scale divided by the number of games that are played. In other words, it gets complicated. Titans will kick off from left to right. Washington will send 2 back. Marshall Smythe will do the honors for T area. It's a little bit of a breeze, and it is at the back of the Titans on this kick. End-over-end kick is returnable from the 15-yard line and trying to find somewhere to go, but a big hit levied at the 25. Washington will set up the offense right at that mark on the attempted return for Nate Day. First down and 10, and they're going to put it at the 26-yard line. Washington had a lot of success through the passing game in the first half. 166 out of their 196 total yards came through the air on the offensive side. First down and 10, Washington to start play here in the third quarter. Quarterback in Tommy Hoffman. Puts a man in motion, that's Williams. He's going to hand it off, and on the carry this time around is the fullback in Braden Jackson. Jackson's going to pick up about 3 yards out to the 30. And do have a correction, too. We watched the film at halftime. We did go through it. Braden Jackson had the rushing touchdown for Washington in the first half. We initially called it for Ralph Williams. We went back to the tape, and it was Braden Jackson who had that rushing touchdown. It is second down for Sioux Falls, Washington, 6 yards to go from the 30-yard line. Hoffman putting Williams in motion. Another handoff given for Jackson, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a half a yard gain on the play. It will be third down.
Number 34 for the Titans, Parker Wilson. Gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 5.
Titans will look for a stop on the defensive side. Washington also taking their time. The first quarter was heavily in favor, time of possession for T area. Washington evened that out in the second quarter. And now here in the third, starting off the quarter, utilizing the clock. Here's a shot down the field, and it's incomplete. Off the fingertips of the intended target in Jace Woods, and it will be 4th down. Titans hold, and it's a punting situation for Washington.
And that is a 3rd deep ball that's gone right through the hands of Woods.
For sure would have 2 touchdowns off of those grabs if he pulled that one in. That ball, though, was thrown just a little bit outstretched of his fingertips. Don't necessarily know if I blame him on it. Maybe just a little bit of an overthrow, but it was close. McKinney, Schwanda back for T area. 4th down punt coming for Washington. The Titans almost blocked the first one here tonight, but they set up for the return this time around. A line drive kick. They'll take a bounce at the 45-yard line and rolls out of bounds near the 42. Titans come back out on the offensive side. In that first half, T-Area ran 29 plays for 101 yards, most of which done on the ground, as you would anticipate. 20 rushes in that first half for 85 yards, only 16 yards passing. Dashiell Lowry, 2 of 9, passing the football in the first half, 16 yards, 2 interceptions. You just feel like for Dashiell, he just needs that one completion. Just kind of get his feet back underneath him. First down and 10. You expect the Titans to run, and they will. Handoff given on a carry for Carter Brown, and Brown will pick up a couple. Near the 45, it'll be second down.
Gain of 3. The carry by Brown brings up 2nd and 7. Ball at the Titans' 45-yard line.
Can hear the wind in the background, working at the back of T-Area. 10 minutes remaining on the clock, third quarter, 14-7 Washington. Lowry under center. Few options behind, pitch play, right side. Tyler Reed with a carry, burst his way to midfield. Good for a nice carry, but he's short of the first down. Thought that just initial burst was just going to propel him forward easily to a first down, but he's a yard short. 3rd and 1. The 49 of Washington. Tyler Reed, a 5'10" senior. Celebrated here on senior night. Prior to the game, it's 3rd down and 1. Here's a handoff straight down the middle. Good for a first down on the second effort. The second push for Tyler Reed will move the chains. First down for T-Area.
And that was a great second effort, as he was contacted in the backfield. So could have gone for a loss. Keeps his feet moving. Picks up the first down, which is a great momentum after that crazy end of the first half.
9 minutes remaining, third quarter. Lowry again under center. Cole McKinney off left. Here's the give. It's Brown again with a carry. Trying to go off tackle left, and Brown's going to pick up 3.
And up to the Titans, number 25, Carter Brown.
Carter Brown was not initially listed on the starting lineup tonight for T-Area. Normally lines up at fullback. Tyler Reed was the initial listed starter for the Titans, and Carter Brown tonight with about 6 carries and 23 yards on the books. Officially a gain of 4, second down and 6. Lowry out of the gun, snap, and the give. Carry for Cole McKinney. McKinney tries to hurdle over 1, and he will be stopped and tackled by Nate Day.
And up to McKinney, tackle made by Hall. An item for the Warriors. Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 5 for the Titan offense.
McKinney now tonight, 5 rushes for 23 yards. It's 3rd and 5 with the Titans trailing by 7.
Washington right now doing a good job to push all the runs out to the outside, make the Titans run side to side rather than north and south.
Here's this 3rd down and 5. Lowry under center. Option play, hands it off. Brown with a carry, short of the first down, out to the 40. He's short by 3 yards.
Brown brought down by Smith. Gain of 2 to the 40-yard line.
And the Titans will punt. Opening drive of the game, it was a similar situation for T-Area. I think almost towards the exact same spot of the field. Difference, though, is it was 4th and 1. It's 4th and 3. Titans elected to punt both times. One back for Washington. Schwanda will kick. High up in the air. End over end. Pulled in at the 10-yard line. Titans swarming over, trying to corral and contain Quentin Hall. And Hall will be stopped at the 7-8 yard line.
72, Lane Kelsey. Loss of 2 on the return. Ball back to the 8-yard line. 1st and 10 Warriors.
They may have seen a little bit of light of day, but these Titans, they will get their hand on the ball. They'll try to knock it out, and they have done so as well. They've shown that they're They are definitely ball hungry. They want to do something on special teams.
They've pinned Washington back deep at their own 8-yard line. Tommy Hoffman, the quarterback of Washington, 8 of 16 throwing for 166 in the first half of play. And he will hand it off on a first down and 10, good for a yard, and Ralph Williams, excuse me.
10-yard line. Tackled by number 67, Jacob Youngye.
And we have an injured Titan down on the field. That's Dawson Eimers. Eimers shaken up. And they'll tend to him. Working over his right leg. Might be a cramping situation for Eimers. He's been on the field, offense and defense, here tonight. Washington now electing to head back towards their far sideline with head coach Ryan Evans. Scott Fry of the Titans, he's going to call his team over. Fry trying to fire up his defense. With an opportunity here with Washington deep in their own territory. Get a 3-and-out, force a punt. Washington has not had very good luck punting the football here tonight. T almost blocking one.
And a lot of the punts being very low, very line drive punts.
Correct. Combined total of 52 yards between the two punts. So far tonight for Washington, Eimers back up. He is walking under his own power. Come to the near sideline, take a drink of water.
Back to action. Gain of 2, last play.
6:10 remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Warriors.
Third quarter, 14-7 Washington. Warriors with the ball. Hoffman puts Williams in motion. Hands it off instead for Jackson. And Jackson will pick up a yard or so. Makes it 3rd down and long. As the clock rolls, 5:55 remaining, third quarter. Titans at home this season. If you look at the games that they have played, put 39 points on the board against Aberdeen, 58 against Douglas, 54 against Mitchell, but last week falling to Yankton 28-7. Held to just 7 points right now as it stands here in the third quarter. Defense looking for a big stop. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. Back to throw, Hoffman over the middle. It's intercepted and picked off. Titans with a pick, and it's set up inside deep into Washington territory at the 5-yard line. Jumping the route is Marshall Smythe. A perfect read for Marshall, and it's 1st and goal for T.
And just as we were talking about during the first half, if you note that they're going to be a passing offense, I talk about it all week. Then you settle into the game. They had the right defense. They were able to get the pick.
We'll see if T can capitalize on the opportunity. It's 1st down and goal. From the 7-yard line, a handoff. Tyler Reed off left side into the end zone. Touchdown! Tyler Reed with a rushing touchdown, his 2nd of the season.
Smythe now on to attempt the extra point.
Titans rolling for 2. Option play, pitch to Reed, or check that. It's a pitch over and somehow getting separation and into the end zone for Marshall Smythe. The 2-point conversion is good, and it's 15-14. Marshall Smythe gets the interception. Tyler Reed with the touchdown, and Marshall Smythe gets the 2-point conversion. And it's the Titans up by 1, 15-14, 5:10 remaining in the third quarter on the T-Area Titans YouTube channel. One play, 7 yards off the interception. Titans into the end zone, Tyler Reed. And then the 2-point conversion completed by Marshall Smythe, who had the big interception. Titans with the lead, 15-14. 5:10 remaining here in this third quarter. Big play for T area. We've seen that a couple of times over this season where they go with that formation before they pull everybody over to kick the point after. And like 99% of the time, they actually do kick the point after. They saw something that they liked, though, Griffin, and they elected to just snap the ball, option play, and Smythe was able to get the corner.
Well, on that pre-read, if anybody remembers from watching that, you saw some of the defense calling people over, trying to get people over to go with the other side. That left the left side wide open. Dashel just goes with it, option, good, and they get the extra point.
Titans up by 1, 15-14. Ensuing kickoff, a touchback. First down and 10, Washington from the 20. It was a big moment for T area coming up with that interception. See if the Titans defense can hold again. Here's a first down and 10 and a carry up the middle. Good for a yard for Washington. Second down and long. Ralph Williams with the carry, and it will be second down and 8.
Tackle by number 13, Dawson Eimers, brings up second and 8 from the 22-yard line.
It feels like Washington here in the second half has really slowed the pace. The first half, they were a lot quicker to get up to the line. Now utilizing that clock, trying to burn some of that clock. They trail by 1. 2 receivers left side. Tommy Hoffman puts a man in motion. Forward pass given for Jace Woods, and Woods is hit. Parker Wilson on the stop for T. And it will be third down and about 4. Pick up a 4 for Washington, third down again. Hoffman passing here tonight, 8 of 17. He has 1 touchdown, but he has thrown 2 interceptions. Defensively for T, 1 interception for Marshall Smythe, 1 for Griffin Wiebinga. Third down. 4 yards to go as the Titan fans starting to make some noise. 1 man in motion, handoff given. It is Williams with a carry. Williams, plenty of room. He fumbled the football, and the Titans had jumped on top of it.
And that was Marshall Smythe causing the fumble.
Smythe with the cause of the fumble, and Korleski gets on top of it. It is Titans football. Titans take the ball. Another turnover for the Washington Warriors, and the Titans looking to extend the lead as they lead by 1. And they have 3:35 to work with here in the third. An opportunity to build on the momentum. Lowry goes under center. First down and 10 from the 39. Snap, play action. Lowry rolling to the left side, looking down the field. He's swallowed up and sacked. All the way back at the 45-yard line by Dante Smith, who leads the team in tackles for a loss this season for the Washington Warriors. It is second down and long. If I'm not mistaken, Dashel Lowry, it's been a little while since he's completed a pass for the Titans. His last 2 throws have been interceptions. Here's a handoff for Tyler Reed on a second down and 16 yards to go, and Reed will stretch the football out towards the 39-yard line. Sets up a 3rd and 10.
Gain of 6 brings up 3rd and 10 from the 39-yard line.
See what the Titans draw up on the offensive side. On this 3rd down and 10. 2:13 and counting left to go third quarter. Reed off right side, Brown fullback. They give it to Brown. No, they pitch over on the option play. It's Cole McKinney, and McKinney has enough for a first down. Needed to get across the 29-yard line. They'll put the football down at the 25. Nice gain, and the Titans with the first down. Being faced with a 2nd down and 16, they convert and move the chains. One receiver stretched out to the left side on a 1st and 10 from the Washington 25. Snap for the Titans. Lowry hands it off. Look at this room for Cole McKinney. And McKinney gets a first down all the way to the 10. Titans will have it. First down and goal from the 10-yard line.
Gain of 15. It's a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
Titans with a golden opportunity here, leading by 1. 1st and goal. Lowry under center. Snaps the ball with 1:05 remaining in the third. McKinney trying to get outside, now cuts back in, and he is hit after a pickup of about 3.
Hand up to McKinney. Gets the ball ahead 2 yards to the 8-yard line. Tackled by number 44, Eli Trugy.
Officially with a gain of 2. 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. 42 seconds left in the third. I formation for the Titans. Snap to Lowry, quick fire pass is caught by Reed, but he bobbled and dropped it. They're calling this a fumble. It's Washington ball. I don't think Tyler Reed ever secured that ball. I don't think he ever actually secured the football and made a football move. The officials are talking about it. It's Washington ball. So the catch, fumble, and recovery for Washington gives the Warriors the football with 16 seconds left in the third. I don't know if Tyler Reed was even close to having that thing secured. Looked like he was bobbling it around from the time that it even hit his hands. Nonetheless, Warriors will have the football. Here's a handoff straight down the middle of the field. Bursting free on the speed is Ralph Williams, and Williams is tackled from behind as he gets the football out to the 40-yard line.
Hand off number 22, Ralph Williams.
And that's going to end this third quarter.
Number 23, Kate Koleski, to the 40-yard line, 33-yard gain to the 40.
Well, we got a good one here tonight. Heading to the fourth quarter, it's T-Area leading by 1, 15-14 the fourth quarter. On the way next. Maybe a good opportunity here for both these teams to just huddle up for a moment, catch their breath. We've had a lot of turnovers. We're set up for a great fourth quarter. Titans by 1 on the T-Area Titans YouTube channel. Start of the fourth quarter, 15-14 T-Area on top of Sioux Falls, Washington. First ever meeting between these two schools on the football field. Washington will have the football, first down and 10 after a big 33-yard carry for Ralph Williams. This drive set up by a fumble for Tyler Reed. Hoffman calls for it, gives it right back to Williams, who tries to cut left, and the Titans are right there to stop him. No gain on the play. He's coming on over, helping with a stop, Chase DeBoer and company. Griffin, let's take a look around the scoreboard of Class 11 AA, AAA here tonight.
Well, Yankton has stretched the lead against Mitchell. They're up 28-6, so 9 minutes left in the second. Spearfish and Sturgis still scoreless in the second quarter. Watertown got another score. They're up 13-7. They have the ball back with 9 minutes left in the second. Pierre is up 13-0. Brookings is up 14-7 at the end of the first quarter.
Here's a second down and 9. Hoffman hands it over. Williams with the carry, has space and room, good for a first down as he hits midfield and puts the football at the Titan 48-yard line.
Gains 10 yards, picks up a Warrior first down. Tackle by number 61, Jack Garrett.
Titans lead 15-14. We're at 11 minutes, 9 seconds left to play in the game. Statistically, Sioux Falls, Washington, as it stands right now, has 269 total offensive yards compared to 158 of T area. Titans with 10 first downs, Washington with 8. It's been a game of turnovers here tonight. Tommy Hoffman has thrown 2 interceptions for Washington. Dashiell Lowry has thrown 2 interceptions for T. Had a couple of fumbles as here's a nice rush again down the middle for Ralph Williams and another first down for Washington. They have just ran on the back of Ralph Williams here on this drive.
Number 10, Griffin Weedinga. First and 10, ball at the 36-yard line.
Titans had an opportunity deep in Washington territory on a play in which I think if you reviewed, it'd be ruled an incomplete pass. Tyler Reed bobbling the football around. They said he secured the catch and then fumbled. Here's a first down and 10. Williams with another carry. Stuttering, hesitating, Titans swarm, and Williams will push the pile forward for a chunk of yards.
For the Titans, Parker Wilson, and also number 25,
3-yard gain, 2nd and 7 coming.
Gain of 3 to the 33-yard line, 2nd and 7 with under 10 minutes to play.
Warriors, again, continuing just to take their time. Mentioned the time of possession, how that might be very important for T area. Beginning of this broadcast, 2 teams separated by about 6.5 minutes as it stands right now. Titans still with the advantage. 2nd down and 7. And another carry for Williams. And he's going to set up 3rd down and short. Be roughly 3rd and 3.
Off the 29-yard line, 3rd and 4.
Ball placed at the 29. Eating the 26-yard line for the first down. 8:58 and counting, 4th quarter. Warriors call for it. Snap, handoff. Williams again with a carry. And Williams is going to get right to the sticks for maybe the first down. Hold on, it's on the far side of the field. From my vantage point, it looked like he was going to get there. He's short. He is short. 4th and a yard. And now the Warriors are working quick to the line. Washington has basically gone with Williams the entire way through. Hoffman looks like he's going to quarterback keep. He's pushed backwards initially, and then the second effort, after he ping-pongs right off of his own offensive lineman, gets a first down. Titans thought for sure that they had him, but instead it is a first down. 8:22 remaining here in the 4th quarter. First down and 10. Handoff, Williams. Trying to go down the left hash marks. He's ankle grabbed by Carter Brown.
Again to Williams, tackle by Brown for the Titans. Also in the tackle for the Titans, number 7.
Going to put the football down at the 23-yard line. It will be 2nd down. 7:45 and rolling. Sam Ewing, the wide receiver, off on the right side. Second down, 8 yards to go. And another carry for Williams. And the Titans right there.
Handoff to Williams, tackle by Brown.
Williams will pick up about a yard. It's third down. 7 yards to go from the 22-yard line. 7:12 and counting left to go. Is the clock continuing to roll? Titans are ready for that one. And here's third down. Williams, the tailback, 2 receivers left. Hoffman calls for it. Rolling to the near side is their wide receiver in Jace Woods, and Woods is going to be short of the first down marker.
Brought down for the Titans, number 12, Carter Christensen, short of the first down.
It is 4th and 3.
Ball to the 18-yard line.
6:28 to go. A pivotal 4th down for the Titans defense. The breeze, by the way, has picked up. Washington not electing for a field goal. They would have the wind at their back. Based on the American flag that is straight across from us here at Titans Stadium. 2 receivers left, back to throw. Hoffman looking that direction, fires, caught, brought in, first down on the reception grab for Owen Warren. Warren is stopped near the 11-yard line. It's a first down for Washington. And Warren somehow got wide open.
First and 10 from the 11, just under 6 minutes to play.
It was a good route. It was an under route that just came out on the outside, and just a little bit of a stretch for the defense to get and to make that.
2 receivers
time.
right. Williams, the tailback, first down and 10 from the 11. Handoff for Williams. Evades the first tackle for Brown, but then right there, helping with a stop. This time is Cade Koroleski. Loss of a half a yard. It is 2nd down and 11.
Loss of 1, backs up to the 12, 2nd and 11 from there.
Chewing up the clock, however, 5:10 to go. Man in motion. Pop pass. Woods on the carry. Is hit as he tried to hit the hole. And Dawson Eimers helping out on the tackle. Also Chase DeBoer over there for T area. It is 3rd down and 9. It's a pickup of 2.
10-yard line. 3rd and 9 for the Titan defense.
The fans started kind of jumping on the bleachers. Here on the home side, making some noise. It is 3rd and 9. Williams, the tailback. Lined up on the right side of Hoffman, the quarterback. Hoffman claps, gets the football. Looking near side, sets the screen up. Lepa falling and tripping over his own feet is Williams. And Williams, who had some space and blockers in front of him, gets eaten up by the turf monster. It's 4th down and 11, and a field goal try coming for Washington.
Number 12, Ryland Dauberpool.
Dauberpool is the field goal kicker. And the Titans will take a timeout. This will be a chance for Washington to take the lead. That timeout stops the clock with 3 minutes and 48 seconds to play. Washington has held this football for almost the entire 4th quarter, if I'm not mistaken. I got to look back and check my chart as to when they took the ball over. It was right before the end of the 3rd, if I'm not mistaken on that. Nonetheless, Washington will attempt a field goal for a chance at the lead. Again, Washington really with not a lot to play for here tonight in terms of playoff positioning. They appear locked into the 7th seed in the Class 11 AAA playoffs. T-Area will be on the road next week. They will not have a home game. 29-yard field goal for the lead. Dauberpool, the kicker. Snap, the kick on the way. It is screeching its way towards the goalpost, but it's wide and no good. No good. Titans take over, leading by 1.
Titans will take over 1st and 10. They're on 20-yard line.
.344 to go. Titans up by 1, 15-14. Couple score updates out of 11 AA. Yankton on top of Mitchell, 42-6. Pierre, 20-0 on top of Douglas. 28-7 Watertown over Aberdeen Central. And a 3-0 lead for Sturgis over Spearfish. 1st down and 10 for T-Area, trying to work some clock as Mitch Grant in at quarterback, and Grant will be tackled for a loss. You can hear in the background, that's the wind that is picked up, and the Titans are going straight into it. Clock is rolling, 3:15 to go. Titans have Mitch Grant in at quarterback. Grant will go under center. 2nd down and 11. Snap, hands it off. Trying to find the seam is Dawson Eimers. He's fighting his way to the 25-yard line. Forward progress stopped. Still being pushed backwards and backwards and backwards. Caden Carroll and company for Washington. It is 3rd down, but a timeout now will be taken for Washington. Attempting here to stop the clock. Washington will have 2 timeouts remaining. Titans so far have won the turnover battle. There's been 4 turnovers for the Warriors, 3 for the Titans. But if you look at the offensive yardage here tonight, it would almost tell you a whole different story if I didn't tell you what the score was. Washington has 305 offensive yards, T with 163. Most of the work for the Warriors being done through the air, 177 passing yards, 128 on the ground. Titans, 146 of their 163 have been on the ground, just 17 yards passing. Titans have made that switch at quarterback with Mitch Grant. Dashiell Lowry is on the sideline. Been a little bit of a struggle tonight for Lowry. Lowry with officially -6 rushing yards on the book. That for a couple of tackles for a loss for Washington to give him that mark. Throwing the football 3 of 10 for 17 yards, 2 interceptions. Here it is on 3rd down. Grant, tuck, run, near side. Trying to jump for a couple of extra yards to the 30-yard line. He's short. Oh, it depends on the spot. Hold on. They give it to him. 1st down. The far side official, the first indication looked like he was a half a yard short. They give it to T. And that is huge because there's only 2:20 left to go. Washington has just 2 timeouts remaining. And the difference of this game, a 2-point conversion on the last touchdown for the Titans. Titans will take their time. Mitch Grant under center. Snap, handoff, McKinney. McKinney skates his way through to the 35. 5-yard gain, timeout taken for Washington. 1:43 to go. 15-14 the score. With a win tonight, T-Area will move to 5-4 on their regular season. That's how they would close it out. Move into the playoffs with a winning record. The Titans have taken care of all the teams on their schedule that have a below 500 record. Where they have lost this year have been all the teams over 500. Spearfish, an opening season loss, 39-29. Spearfish entering tonight 6-2 on their season. Dropped a matchup to Brookings a few weeks ago. Brookings 6-2. Watertown 6-2. Yankton 6-2.
35-yard line, 2nd and 5.
This Titan team, if they can get a little healthy. A big win here tonight. You just never know with Class 11 AA. Handoff, McKinney wrapped up, gets away, looking for another block, gets it from Grant, and he takes off down the near sideline, has another blocker in front of him. McKinney all the way down to the 25-yard line, where he's finally stopped by Quentin Hall. The extra effort pays off, and this will put the game on ice for the Titans. Washington will take their final timeout. And the Titans, with a big rush, another first down, and a big effort on the carry for Cole McKinney. 90 seconds left to go. No more timeouts for Washington. And just a gutsy performance here tonight for the Titans, overcoming some turnovers. They're going to pull this one off.
Well, and like we talked about, Washington played the time management game throughout the entire second half, and it came back to really bite them.
They were in perfect position. And you're right, it did. Snap, the kneel down, the clock rolls. These two teams will play once again coming up next year. As part of the schedule rotation set up by the South Dakota High School Activities Association, this is the first of the 2-year rotation. Titans will play at Howard Wood Field about a year from now. Should be a fun experience for the T-Area Titans and their football program. The first ever meeting between these two schools. And on top of that, about a 100-year difference or so between when Washington played their first ever football game and when T-Area played their first ever football game as a district and a school. A storied history program for the Sioux Falls, Washington Warriors coming in, Class 11 AAA team. The Titans will get the victory in the first ever matchup. One more kneel down is all it's going to take. Here's the snap. There's the knee. 25 seconds left. And the Titans will close out the regular season victorious. Final score tonight, T-Area 15, Sioux Falls, Washington 14. It's another Class 11 AAA victory in the hands of the Titans against the AAA opponent. T-Area will finish their regular season 5-4 overall. And now will march their way to the playoffs, and they will await the playoff bracket that will come out later tonight by the South Dakota High School Activities Association to see what their fate is. Again, based on all accounts and all the seed point calculations and everything that it is, the Titans can't jump up to a 4 to host next week based on, at least from what I could see. But their opponent, very much so to be determined. It could be Brookings, could be Pierre, could be Spearfish, excuse me. And we'll have to wait and see later on here tonight as to who they will get. Now, if I'm completely wrong, and they do end up hosting a game, it will be on Halloween night here at Titan Stadium. but I'm pretty confident in telling you that they're going on the road. But nonetheless, a big victory here tonight for T-Area, closing out the regular season with a win and some momentum heading into next week.
Yeah.
Senior day, successful. Titans win 15-14. Final stats coming up in a moment. This is the T-Area Titans YouTube channel.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the STHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day, interscholastic sports in South Dakota. This message presented by the STHSAA and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students
Welcome back to Titan Stadium. Final score, T-Area 15, Washington 14. I'm Jerry Palesci, joined by Andrew Griffin. Washington had the total yardage in their favor, 305 to 209, but the difference of the game tonight, a 2-point conversion on the second touchdown for the Titans to get the victory. I crunched the numbers. I spent some extra time. I felt very confident about what could potentially happen in terms of the Titans, where they would go next week, and the situation, but I did find a loophole. Now, there's other factors that could potentially take place. It all depends on the other seed points. It all depends on how some of the other games shake out. If Sturgis beats Spearfish here tonight, the Titans could potentially jump up to a 4. So I've been leading everybody astray the entire night, telling you that it can't happen. There is a loophole. It potentially can, but other factors might need to happen too. So it's kind of just a weird position to be in. But what's the last update on that game?
Last update on that game right now is Spearfish Sturgis tied at 3, 1 minute left to go in the first half.
Weird things can happen, but you for sure, if it's going to be Spearfish you're going to play against, you'd rather play them here. That's for sure, instead of having to go out there. Let's get you some of the final stats from tonight. Cole McKinney finishes 1 yard shy of 100, 10 carries for 99, 40 yards being as long as that came at the end of the game. Tyler Reed had 10 carries for 43 and a touchdown. Carter Brown, 7 carries for 25. Dawson Eimers, 6 carries for 31 and a touchdown. Dashiell Lowry throwing the football tonight, 3 of 10 for 17 yards and 2 interceptions. Tyler Reed had 2 catches for 1. Carter Brown, a catch for 16. Titans as a team, 209 total yards, 192 on the ground, 17 through the air, 12 first downs. The other side for Washington, 12 of 21 throwing for Tommy Hoffman, 177 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Ralph Williams, 18 carries for 98 yards. Leading the way defensively for T, Parker Wilson, 8 total tackles. Dawson Eimers had 5. Smythe, Korleski, Brown, all with 5 total tackles this evening. The final scoring summary from tonight. Tommy Hoffman had a touchdown pass to open up the game, made it 7-0. Titans tied it up. At the end of the first quarter, 35 seconds left. Dawson Eimers, the rushing touchdown, 7-all. It was Braden Jackson with a rushing touchdown for Washington, made it 14-7. Tyler Reed with a rushing touchdown. And then the 2-point conversion on the run for Marshall Smythe was good. That's the difference of the game, 15-14. That will do it for tonight. Titans victorious over Washington, the first ever meeting between the two schools. T-Area will head now into the playoffs coming up 1 week from tonight. Halloween night, again, more than likely, they'll be on the road. More than likely. There is a loophole that could get them a home game. A lot has to happen. You just take an eye on the South Dakota High School Activity Association, their brackets, their page. I did find that loophole and what has to happen. It's a couple different factors. But just keep an eye out for them. They'll post that later on tonight on their website, sdhsaa.com, or on Twitter, and you'll be able to get that playoff bracket. In the event that it is here, it'd be next Thursday night. Presumably, I would believe a 6 o'clock kickoff, Otherwise, the Titans will be out on the road. I want to send a special thanks to the entire crew. If this is indeed the last game that we do here this season, it's been a pleasure and a joy. Sorry my voice hasn't really been hanging with you the entire night. Been coughing around like crazy. Been battling cold and illness, but appreciate you sticking with us. For the entire crew here, Chad Hockey, Pete Roberts, Les Schroeder, Tom Tosh, Andrew Griffin running everything, on-site producer. I'm Jerry Palesci. Good night, everybody. We'll catch you next time here on the T-Area Titans YouTube channel.